This is so blatant. This is so insane. This is so messed up. I can't believe Keemstar so blatantly and proudly broadcasted illegal material onto his YouTube channel. Clearly, this needs to be taken down. What video am I talking about? The one that's on screen right now. Can't you tell that this is clearly illegal? No? Well then congratulations, you actually have common sense. Someone who doesn't have common sense though is the creator of this thumbnail showcased in Keemstar's video. The unique creation of a nuke cloud, a PNG of Leafy is here, and the text terminated was created and used for a video by the 500k sub YouTuber JT. And he genuinely thought that Keemstar's use of this image in his video without his permission gave him the right to remove Keemstar's video, which is what he did. Keemstar further elaborated on the situation when he tweeted out, "Leafy interview, removed from YouTube."
The interview that I did with Leafy is here just got removed off of YouTube. And what it was a copyright strike takedown. And I was shocked. I was looking at it and it said something about like, my image was used by this YouTuber JT. I'm like, what the hell? What is this guy talking about? So I did a counterclaim, right? And basically what the counterclaim is like, if he doesn't legally take me to court in 30 days, my video comes back, all right? So I don't know if he's gonna do that or not. It would be a stupid mistake if he does it, because this is what happened, right? When I was interviewing Leafy, I needed like an image up of Leafy in the background. So I Googled like Leafy terminated and this image came up. It was a picture of Leafy. It said terminated and there was a fireball in the background. Apparently it was the thumbnail of this guy's videos, which he somehow thinks that he legally owns. He thinks that he owns the fireball in the background. No, he never took that picture. He doesn't own it. He thinks he owns the font. You don't legally own the font, and you definitely don't own the image of Leafy, an image that was taken away from Leafy's YouTube video, which I just got off the phone with Leafy. He's given me express permission to use a screenshot of one of his videos. He didn't give you permission. In fact, he says you don't have permission, right? So this is what's going to happen. If you take me to court, you're going to spend a lot of money and lose, okay? I don't think you're taking me to court. So my video is going to come back in 30 days, and then me and my legal team are going to sue the fuck out of you for lost damages in 30 days that you've taken my video fucking down and the lost revenue. Fuck you, piece of shit. And you're hypocritical because you were getting false flagged all over the place about a year ago, and who was there defending you? That's right, me. I was defending you when you were getting false copyright strikes, and now you're doing it to me because you think you own the thumbnail that you used. You have no legal fucking right to any of these images. I can't wait. Go fuck yourself, JT.
Speaking of Keemstar helping out this guy with false copyright strikes in the past, I decided to look back into his Twitter feed and see if he actually did defend this guy, and lo and behold, there's a whole Twitter video about it. On August 18th, 2019, Keemstar tweeted out, "Dear @Team YouTube, help JT stop this copyright takedown abuse from Ines Batter."
I want to do this story right now on Drama Alert, but I can't because this psycho will flag down my video. What psycho are we talking about? Let me explain. Mr. Inzbitepper is a YouTuber who makes a combination of PewDiePie and Mr. Beast videos. Literally steals the thumbnails, steals the ideas, completely copies what PewDiePie and Mr. Beast are doing, and this has garnered him 10 million subscribers. That's right, this guy has a diamond play button from stealing American YouTubers' ideas. Now here's the thing, a very brave soul known as JT has made a video completely exposing this guy for stealing, thumbnails, video ideas, the whole thing. He made so many videos exposing, but none of those videos are here. None of them. Because every single video that he made on this topic got taken down. This is his newest video.
But if you haven't noticed already, 2 of my recent videos have been taken down once again.
Yikes! And with so many copyright takedowns, JT is in danger of completely losing his channel. He steals Mr. Beast's idea, steals his thumbnail, steals PewDiePie thumbnail, steals PewDiePie's idea. And when somebody calls him out on it, he shuts down their video. Now trust me, I wanted to go into every detail and do this on Drama Alert, but I can't because this guy will shut down my video too. YouTube, do something.
YouTube then responded to Keemstar and said, "Following up on this, our copyright team sorted things out, and we replied to JT here." And then they basically just said that the strikes were removed from his channel, and Keemstar said thank you. So Keemstar signal boosting the issue was a big factor in JT being able to get his channel back, and now he's threatening Keem's channel with a copyright strike of his own. Anyways, going back to that, Keemstar continues to talk about it when he says, "I will spend 1 million in court, I don't care. No one is gonna fuck me without a fight." Leafy responds to him by saying, "Clean that kid for the love of God," to which Keemstar replies, "If he can't pay for damages, I'll repossess his social media accounts." Leafy responds, "Set him 10 generations back." So after Keemstar called him out, JT uploaded a 5-minute video to his YouTube channel to explain his reasoning on why he striked Keem. Here is what the video said.
At the time of you watching this video right now, I've decided to send a copyright strike over to Keemstar's channel. Now this is because of one of his recent videos and the image that he keeps on screen for the entire video. Now whether you're here to hate or whether you're here to support, depending on what has happened to bring you to this video, please do take the time to hear me out, because I do have valid points of why I did this. I didn't just do this because I hate Keemstar or just because I'm a dick. I do actually have valid reasons, and believe it or not, I don't hate Keemstar. I have no problem with Keemstar. It's just this. Where do we draw the line if he's going to be allowed to do this? Now this image that you can see on screen on Keemstar's video is my thumbnail for one of my recent videos, okay? I made the thumbnail, it is literally mine, I own it. Now I know some of you are going to say straight away, that's just petty. Why would you do that? Hear me out. I don't know if Keemstar himself decided to put this image in his video, but I wouldn't care if he used the image for maybe 10 seconds. He's put thumbnails in videos before for maybe 10 seconds, but this thumbnail of mine is in the video for the entire video. Now, like I said, if it just popped up, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool. But literally from the beginning, you can see it. I'm scrolling through the entire video, it's still there. He actually takes it off for maybe 10 seconds and shows some other photos of Leafy's Twitter, and then he puts it back on. Now, a few comments I'm probably going to see is, you don't own that thumbnail, you just put some stuff together. Yeah, that's a thumbnail, my friend. Well, what did you expect me to do? Paint a nuke? Nobody paints their own thumbnails. They make thumbnails, they put images together, and the one that looks the best gets the most views. And you can't use the excuse of saying, well, he didn't think that's a thumbnail. Of course that's a thumbnail. Look at it. It's literally got Leafy put onto a nuke, and the text terminated. Of course that is a thumbnail. The only way he could have found this image is from my video. If he found it on Google Images, if that's how he found it, my video is literally linked below. It shows that it's a YouTube video. Now, something that's even more annoying about this, okay? He didn't link me anyway, he didn't give me any sort of credit. He didn't say, oh, I found this from JT. He just acts like it's nothing, you know? He just found this image, he just put it on his video, which isn't fair, you know? We see these YouTubers steal stuff all the time, and we always complain about them, but what about this? Like, this isn't any better. As a matter of fact, this is worse, because he didn't use it as his thumbnail. He used it for the entirety of his video. Don't sit there, okay, and tell me you wouldn't be mad if somebody did this to you. Imagine if you were a YouTuber, that was your thumbnail, okay? And then a way bigger YouTuber, a YouTuber that a lot of people watch, took what you made, used it for everybody to see for 10 minutes straight, and never even mentioned you. You would be mad, you would be. Now, a few more things I'm going to address, okay? Because if this really did take down the video, then of course Leafy's interview is gone. Now, I did think about this, you know, it would be silencing Leafy, so I decided not to strike it straight away. I decided to leave it at least a day, so then the video can at least get somewhat the amount of views it would usually get. My problem here isn't with you, Leafy, it's just unfortunate that you happen to be the main person of this video. Now, some of you may actually be wondering if it's even possible to copyright strike if a thumbnail's in a video. Well, I also looked into this too, and the thumbnail is considered an art piece. Now, this is the best reply to somebody who's asked this in the past. The recommended answer on Google, okay? Yes, you are the owner of your thumbnail, and you can claim to YouTube if anyone has stolen your thumbnails. We all know this by now. People get strikes on their videos all the time for stealing thumbnails. And I don't see how this is any better. This is considered stealing your thumbnail. If you're just gonna dismiss this, then where do we draw the line, huh? So can I just take somebody's thumbnail now? Can I just take all of PewDiePie's thumbnails? Can I just take everybody's thumbnails? And he could have literally just put a picture of Leafy on screen, but he didn't. He decided to take my thumbnail, which is what I consider to be targeted. Now, one of the last things some people are going to say, why didn't you just message Keemstar? Well, how the hell am I going to do that? Huh? How am I going to message him when his DMs aren't even open? He doesn't follow me, I'm not just able to message him. Plus, I tweeted it out and people tagged Keemstar in it a lot. He had every chance to respond. I'm pretty sure he saw it. He sees most things that people tweet at him. But he didn't do anything. He didn't respond. He didn't message me. So, well, I'm just going to do this then, I guess. But that is it. That is it for the video. That I just wanted to explain why I did this. Now, I don't know what's going to happen because of this. If YouTube decides that it's actually not fair and, you know, says that I'm wrong, then fair enough. I was wrong, but I'm just standing up for everything that I've done in the past, you know? I make videos on people stealing content. People don't like others that steal content. I'm just doing my part. Anyway, I hope you do have an amazing day or night, whether you hate it or you support it on this video. I'm out.
Estemek responds to JT's video by saying, "You literally don't have any legal backing on this. You had better reach out to him, given that he is promising to sue you no matter what happened. And he's in the right. You have a right to your thumbnail, but he transformed it in the same way you transformed to create the image. For your sake, retract the claim and contact him. He doesn't mess around, and I'm sure you know how petty he can be." Keemstar responds to JT by saying, "JT says I never credited him, and that's why he filed the strike. Let's use that same logic. JT never credited Leafy for the video the image was taken from. JT never credited the creator of the font he used. JT never credited the creator of the fireball or anything else." Leafy responds to Keem by saying, "So what you were saying is that Leafy should take him down too?" JT responds to Keem by saying, "Google employees have literally said a thumbnail created by you is considered your art piece. Hey, I created that image, so it's my art piece." Keemstar then makes another Twitter video about this titled, "Teachable Moment."
Okay, get this. Okay, now JT is trying to claim, yeah, I might not own the image of Leafy, right? And I might not own the fireball, and I might not own the font, but because I put them together, that's my artwork now, because I've created the artwork, the collage of them together. Okay, let's use that same logic then. I took the thumbnail that you created, right? And I put it in my drama alert video. My drama alert video isn't just a video with absolutely no sound and your thumbnail is the only thing. What are you talking about? It's a combination of the video where I'm interviewing Leafy in this studio and your thumbnail's over there. You see how it's the combination of the same things together? See how that's under fair use? You don't understand that logic? Are you really that dense? Are you really that stupid? I'm mad that I can't convey this logical argument and that there are some of his fans and him that don't get it. It's frustrating. I'm gonna win. I'm very confident I'm gonna win on every sector of this thing. But it's frustrating that you don't get the logic in this. It really is frustrating.
Keemstar follows this up by saying, "My attorney is jumping up and down. He's about to make more money from me. Just recorded an interview with Leafy about this copy striked. Live on Storyfire in an hour." JT continues to talk about this when he tweets out, "My logic. A thumbnail created by you is considered your art piece. My case is that he used my image for pretty much the entire video, not that he used my thumbnail as a thumbnail. Look at YouTube copyright form. There is an actual option for that." Keemstar quote tweets him and says, "That guy that sued H3 had an option too, but after spending $200,000 in a court case, lost cause it was fair use. You are actually stupid as fuck if you don't think my video is fair use. I am going to destroy you in a court of law. Also, JT, I just did an interview with Leafy, who gave me express permission to use his image from his video. And he says, you, JT, do not have permission." JT then tweets out a screenshot from Google that says, "Bottom line, the repurposing of thumbnail images is permissible fair use so long as the use of those images has been transformed from their original purpose. The greater the transformation, the more likely a court will find fair use." Kavos responds to him by saying, "You are an idiot," to which JT responds, "Honestly, shut the fuck up." Kavos then replies with, "Gonna cry?" Dylan responds to JT by saying, "So you are admitting you are wrong? Lit. Remove the strike. Keemstar transformed your thumbnail as much as you transformed those images." Laughing my ass off. Dumb. Keemstar quote tweets him and says, "Exactly. This kid JT is so dumb it's painful." Keemstar then makes another Twitter video captioned, "You are actually dumb, JT. Very low IQ."
I'm gonna try to talk really slow for some of you that are actually slow. mostly the JT kid, all right? If you take images that you don't own and put them together for fair use as your artwork, and you claim it's your artwork that other people can't steal and use, well, I've taken your artwork and I've made a collage under fair use as a drama interview with Leafy, and that is my artwork. You have no legal claim to my artwork, which is the drama interview with Leafy, and the image of the thumbnail, which is under fair use. Do you get it? You can't be tweeting out this dumb shit like, well, I've created the thumbnail, so it's my artwork, grabbing other people's images, when I've created a video and it's my artwork grabbing other people's images. You can't. The leaps of logic you would have to take to think that somehow a thumbnail is protected by fair use, but a video isn't protected by fair use. Like, these are actually stupid people that are speaking on this. Actually dumb.
Keemstar then tweets out, "This is the best part of all of this. When JT was getting false copyright strikes, I got a hold of Team YouTube to help him. And now he's false copyright claiming me. You can't make this shit up." Showing his old tweet that I showed earlier from August 2019. JT quote tweets him and says, "Yeah, you did. But Enos Butter didn't believe he was in the right. He did it out of spite and just to protect his own name." Augie RFC comments on all of this by saying, "Yo, JT, you just lost every little ounce of credibility you could ever hope to have. Imagine striking someone for showing your shitty cancerous thumbnail when you got famous because other channels were trying to strike you off YouTube." Nicholas Diorio tweets out, "I feel like I want to see this thing go to court with the thumbnail. I think striking Keem was the complete wrong play here, and the ballsiest thing I've ever seen in YouTube history. However, Keem's argument makes sense, at least to me. If JT slapping some pictures together and calling it a thumbnail is transformative, then slapping that thumbnail with a video, voice, and music should be a similar argument. I mean, like, Keem has stolen hundreds of memes from me and my friends, and we would never strike that shit from him, laughing my ass off. So much shit has been taken without credit, and I can't imagine actually being so petty to do what that guy did. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Imagine being someone the community fought for regarding copyright, and sniping someone over a thumbnail a year later, lol." Leafy responded to Nick by saying, "If they want a copyright strike, I think they should be ready to go to court in my opinion." Keemstar then finally gets that interview with Leafy up on Storyfire. Here is what he said in it.
Dude, I'm recording for Storyfire, just so you know, but like, dude, I'm gonna lose my mind on this fucking kid, dude. Like, dude,
just fucking sue the fuck out of him, dude. There's so many of these pro-censorship kids. Like, if they're that pro-censorship, dude, they better be pro-fucking lawsuit. Dump a bunch of money into fucking this kid, bro.
Dude, I'm gonna spend $1 million to fight this. I don't care.
Clean this fucking kid, dude. If they're that pro-censorship, then, you know,
yeah,
they really like the rules, bro. They like the rules that much, then I bet they're like down to fucking go to court over it.
I gotta explain this too, because I'm recording for Storyfire to our viewers over here that might not understand what's going on. So basically, okay, this kid made a thumbnail when Leafy got terminated, right? And when I interviewed Leafy, okay, I apparently used his thumbnail or whatever, the one that he created, showing up in the interview, right? And so he filed a copyright strike takedown on the Leafy interview. It was just completely wiped off of YouTube, right? but
and he makes a commentary video justifying it.
And he made a commentary video justifying it, right? And his justification is this, right? He says that he took an image of Leafy, which he doesn't own, by the way. He took an image of a fireball, which he doesn't own, and he used font that said terminated, which he doesn't own in his thumbnail. But because he took these things in fair use that he didn't own and put them together, right? It's his artwork and he owns it, right? Well, my argument, right, would be the same thing, right? My interview with Leafy isn't just the thumbnail. You're not just looking at the thumbnail. You're looking at an interview in this studio with me and you talking, right? It's the combination of multiple things under fair use that creates my video to be mine. It's the same argument that he is trying to use. And here's the kicker, right? This kid, this YouTuber, JT, was getting false copyright striked over and over again about a year ago, and I was the one tweeting at Team YouTube to try to help him out. And he does it to me.
Dude, yeah, I think that YouTube would just be a better place if you just wipe this kid out. Just because, like, dude, I don't fucking know.
Dude,
so fucking gay.
This kid is...
You know, people are gonna do, like, the thing that's so fucking annoying with dealing with shit like that is, like, you know he wants you to respond to him, too.
Yes, so he gets attention. Here's the thing, though. Nobody is on his side. All the YouTubers are like, bro, you can't do that. It's under fair use. Like, nobody is on this kid's side. I mean, he's got fans that are on his side that don't understand how all this works. Oh, here's the other thing he said. He goes, the reason why I filed the copyright strike is because he used my thumbnail and he didn't credit me. Did you credit Leafy? Or did you credit the video that image was taken from? Did you credit...
All he did was... He just downloaded the picture of that and then he put terminated in some random font in Photoshop. That's fucking it. He didn't do anything else. It's not like he drew the thumbnail.
Let me ask you a question, Leafy, all right? Do I have your express permission to use that image of you that's under question?
Yeah, you do, dude.
Does the other guy have express permission to use that image?
Nah, dude. It really pisses me off, too, because, like... Dude, I've seen the same shit with, like, people react to the content nuke of Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when my channel gets deleted, they're like, I think it's a good thing. It's like, you know, and then they sit there and they're like, you know, technically it is against the rules, so it's up to YouTube, you know, what they want to do. So, like, these people, bro, I just want to start filing DMCA takedowns of all of their videos, right? And just be like, hey, man, dude, I fucking agree with you. You know, I agree with you. It is in my right to fucking do this.
Yeah,
so,
but here's the thing.
Let's go to court, man. Let's fucking get the lawyer, bro. Let's drop 100K on this. I mean, dude, I fucking agree with these people.
But here's the thing, all right? He has to take me to court right now. If he doesn't take me to court in 30 days, my video comes back. And then I can show damages. He suppressed my video for 30 days, and I have lost revenue over those 30 days. So now I can take him to court, right? If he does take me to court, he loses because it's fair use. It's just... Yeah, he's not going to take me to court, so I'm just going to have to go after him for the 30. And quite frankly, his respect in the commentary community, it's finished, right? Like, he makes videos about other YouTubers, right? Under the guise of fair use. And then when I used an image of allegedly his, it's not fair use. It's a copyright strike. What? Yo, he said that he had a legal right to do it because it came up in the filter, right? Because, like, on the back end of YouTube, you can, like, hit this thing that matches all the content on YouTube that matches your content. So if you want to file... you know, a copyright strike, you can. And he's like, well, it came up, so I filed it. I have over 3,000, if not more, videos that match Dromler content. I don't file a copyright strike on those because they're fair use.
We could have all copyright, like, striked each other back in the day. Like, every single drama on YouTube, the other person could have copyright, like,
you wouldn't have won in court. I mean, the H3H3 case, you know, just close that. You wouldn't win in court, but you could technically take somebody's video down for 30 days.
You could be fucking extremely annoying about it.
Yeah.
Leafy responds to Keem by saying, lol, nice thumbnail. A couple hours after that, Keemstar updates us on the situation when he tweets out, update, JT removed the false strike. I don't care if I only lost $50 by the video being down for 5 hours. I'm suing for $50 or whatever you cost me. Clearly you did this for clout. That's why you made the video, why I flagged Keemstar, before you even flagged me, loser. Dear JT, you false flagged my video. Interview with Leafy for 5 hours. My team has informed me that you have cost me $113.42 in damages. You have 24 hours to DM me and pay what you owe me, or I will spend $50,000 for an international lawsuit to get my $113.42 back in court. And then he posts an image of Cobra Kai, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. He then makes a Twitter video titled, the moral of the story is this.
Moral of the story is this. Jack, what are you, peeing? When JT false copy striked my video, right? Everyone was saying that what he did was so incredible petty. Like, it was so petty, right? I'm laughing over here because I'm more pettier than him.
And then the next day, Keemstar tweets out, update, me and JT have settled out of court for $113.42. case closed. And then JT ended up liking that tweet, deleting his video, and removing all his tweets about the situation. So that's that. A pretty cut and dry story, but completely insane to me. I keep thinking about this, and even from JT's point of view, with the most selfish mindset possible, I still don't understand why he striked Keemstar. I guess the theory that makes the most sense is doing it for clout, but this guy already has 500k subscribers, and grew his channel off being false flagged. So the risks of false flagging Keemstar for clout heavily outweigh any reward he would probably get. But I don't know. If you guys have any better theories on why JT did this, be sure to share them in the comment section below. And also subscribe with notifications on if you enjoyed this video. And follow me on Twitter to see my opinions on stuff over there. Thank you so much to my channel members, in particular Sushi Joe, The Dank Memes Play, Turtle, Triplock, DPP, and A Zorich for $30 a month, Rubybox Fox for $40 a month, and Boar for $50 a month. This helps me out immensely. I appreciate it a lot. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.